Hello students, welcome to Reddy's classes. Hope you are fine at home. So in the previous session we studied about distance, displacement, rest, motions, etc. Okay, now let us come forward with new topics of velocity. So what do you mean by velocity? Displacement upon time directly? No, displacement upon time. This is a basic formula for velocity, but let us go through a definition. What is it? The rate of change of motion, the rate of change of motion in a specified direction is called velocity. The rate of change of motion in a specified direction means if I am traveling by a bike, so in the same case what is going to happen is मैं बाइक चला रहा हूँ, एक्सीलरेट कर रहा हूँ, स्पीड बढ़ रही है. अगर मैं बोलूँ कि मैं कुछ 36 किलोमीटर पर आवर के स्पीड में मैं अगर चल रहा हूँ तो ये तो नॉर्मली होगा कि मैग्नीट्यूड बता रहा है कि इतना इसमें जा रहा है, बट इसमें डायरेक्शन कैसा है. अगर मैं बोलूँ मैं 36 किलोमीटर पर आवर पे वेस्ट डायरेक्शन में जा रहा हूँ, डायरेक्शन बताया ना, मतलब क्या अब ये वेक्टर क्वांटिटी बन गई है. समझ रहे कुछ? तो अब देख लो वेलोसिटी में कैसे बताएगा ये. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वेलोसिटी का डेफिनेशन है द रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ मोशन इन अ स्पेसिफाइड डायरेक्शन. डायरेक्शन इज स्पेसिफाइड. मैं नॉर्थ जा रहा हूँ, साउथ जा रहा हूँ, वेस्ट जा रहा हूँ, ईस्ट जा रहा हूँ, द डायरेक्शन इज स्पेसिफाइड. नाउ रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ डिस्प्लेसमेंट इज कॉल्ड वेलोसिटी. देयर इज अ चेंज इन द डिस्प्लेसमेंट तो हम लोगों ने सीखा ही था प्रीवियस लेक्चर में. तो वहां पर क्या था? डिस्प्लेसमेंट में हम लोग अगर सेम बोलते हैं इट इज सेम एज द डिस्टेंस के इसमें होता है, रिस्पेक्ट में होता है, बट क्या विद रिस्पेक्ट टू टाइम वो भी चेंज किया जाता है. तो यहाँ पे सबसे पहले मैंने जैसे बोला इट इज अ वेक्टर क्वांटिटी. व्हाई? एज इट इज एक्सप्रेस्ड इन मैग्नीट्यूड अगर मैं बोलता हूँ 36 किलोमीटर पर आवर तो ये उसका मैग्नीट्यूड है. इन वेस्ट डायरेक्शन तो वो क्या मैग्नीट्यूड एज वेल एज डायरेक्शन दोनों बताता है. देयरफॉर इट इज अ वेक्टर क्वांटिटी. वेक्टर क्वांटिटी कल स्केलर और वेक्टर का डिस्टिंग्विश किया था, तो वहीं पर ये बात उसने क्लियर कर दिया था. आगे वो बोलता है कि यूनिट्स. ऑलवेज व्हेन वी स्टडी डिस्टेंस, मोशन, एवरीथिंग, देयर आर सम यूनिट्स. देयर आर इंटरनेशनल स्टैंडर्ड्स ऑफ यूनिट एज वेल एज इन सीजीएस सिस्टम, एमकेएस सिस्टम. सो हियर आर 2 यूनिट्स इन सीजीएस एज वेल एज इन एसआई सिस्टम्स, इंटरनेशनल स्टैंडर्ड्स ऑफ यूनिट्स. सो लेट अस गो. सी हियर unit of velocity, it is the same unit as speed. What was speed? It was, for example, let us take an example directly and go through. For example, 36 kilometer towards east, 36 kilometer per hour is the magnitude here. Towards which direction? East direction is the velocity of a body, whereas 36 kilometer per hour only is the speed of the body. This is the actual speed of the body in which direction? East direction. That performs what? Velocity. Okay, that performs velocity. Clear? Now let us go through uniform velocity and variable velocity. Uniform and variable. So what do you mean by uniform? Equal distance, equal interval. Equal distance, equal interval. Same here. When a body covers equal distance, see once again equal distances in equal interval of time. Equal distance, equal interval. However, see here, small may be the time interval. Time interval can be, it can be small, very small. So in a specified direction, east, west, north, south is none other than what? It is a specified directions. The body is said to be moving with a uniform velocity. From a uniform velocity we can plot a graph. It is given here. Now what do you mean by variable? If I say uniform velocity, equal distance, equal interval of time, equal distance, equal time. If I talk about variable velocity, what is happening here? Unequal distance and equal time interval. same as uniform speed and variable speed. Uniform motion, variable motion, everything here are the same. Okay. What is variable velocity then? When a body covers unequal distance in equal interval of time in a specified direction. Make sure you write this specified direction, because speed does not tell about direction but velocity tells. Okay. The body is said to be moving with variable velocity. Okay. So we studied about variable velocity, but when does the variable velocity becomes? See here, the velocity of body becomes variable when the magnitude changes. The magnitude changes. The magnitude changes, the direction changes. The magnitude as well as the direction changes. So, for example, it is given an example here. A rotating fan at a constant speed has variable velocity because of the continuous change in the direction. So what I said is the velocity of a body becomes variable when the magnitude changes, kilometer per hour and whatever it changes. The direction changes from north to south to east to west, whatever the direction changes. Hence, for example, a rotating fan. The fan is rotating. घर में fan तो rotate करता ही है. A rotating fan at constant speed. आपके उसमें knobs होते हैं 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. अगर 3 पर आप चला रहे हो, वो फैन रोटेट कर रहा है, रोटेट कर रहा है, रोटेट कर रहा है. क्या कर रहा है? मतलब बार बार अपने डायरेक्शन को क्या कर रहा है? चेंज कर रहा है. वेरिएबल स्पीड में इंक्रीज 3 to 4 कर दिया, तो वापस से क्या करेगा? वो स्पीड थोड़ी सी बढ़ा लेगा. तो मतलब क्या है? फैन एट अ कांस्टेंट स्पीड हैज वेरिएबल वेलोसिटी बिकॉज ऑफ कंटिन्यूअस चेंज इन द डायरेक्शन. बार बार डायरेक्शन एक पॉइंट से दूसरा, दूसरे से तीसरा, तीसरे से और आगे, ऐसे वो रोटेट कर रहा है. मतलब क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पर? द वेलोसिटी इज चेंजिंग वेरिएबली और वेरिएबल वेलोसिटी. नाउ व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय एन एवरेज वेलोसिटी? For average, whenever we talk about average, always use the word total. Total. So directly see the formula here. Average velocity is what? Total distance traveled in specified direction. Total distance traveled in a specific direction upon total time taken. What is the time taken? मतलब क्या हो रहा है कि मैं कितना डिस्टेंस किसी डायरेक्शन में ट्रेवल किया, कितना टोटल, अपॉन कितना टाइम लगा उधर रीच होने के लिए, उधर पहुंचने के लिए मुझे कितना टाइम लगा, वो ही हमें बताता है एवरेज वेलोसिटी. यू कैन राइट द डेफिनेशन एज द रेशियो ऑफ द टोटल डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल्ड इन अ स्पेसिफाइड डायरेक्शन टू द टोटल टाइम टेकन बाय द बॉडी टू ट्रेवल दैट डायरेक्शन और डिस्टेंस इज कॉल्ड average velocity. We have the formula here for average velocity. Make sure you learn this formula. Okay, so here we have one question. See what is the question here. It is possible to have a moving body with an average velocity 0. It is possible, but its average speed is not 0. How? Let us see with an example. When a body moves in circle, see, if a body is moving in a circular direction, this is the actual radius here. Body moves from this part, rotates or revolve one direction and come to the same part. What is the displacement here? Displacement here is 0. The actual displacement is what? 0. See here. For example, when a body moves in a circle, the displacement after one complete rotation is what? 0. Same आया, उधर फिर से पहुंच गया, डिस्प्लेसमेंट क्या हो गया? 0 हो गया. Therefore, its average velocity is what? एक्चुअल में उसका एवरेज वेलोसिटी क्या हो जाएगा? 0. हाउ? क्योंकि अगर वेलोसिटी, एवरेज वेलोसिटी इज टोटल डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल्ड मींस डिस्प्लेसमेंट अपॉन टाइम. इफ द डिस्प्लेसमेंट इटसेल्फ 0 अपॉन टाइम विल बी व्हाट? इट विल बी 0. इसलिए तो ये स्टेटमेंट बनाया हुआ है एग्जांपल के साथ. तो क्या है? व्हेन अ बॉडी मूव्स इन सर्कल द डिस्प्लेसमेंट आफ्टर वन कंप्लीट रोटेशन इज 0. therefore its average velocity is also 0. Here is the actual proof. तो चलो आगे जाते हैं. Speed and velocity, a definition distinguish between, you have learned or examined this content. Now distinguish between speed and velocity. What is the difference? The difference between speed and velocity. The distance traveled by a body in 1 second is called speed. Distance traveled by a body in 1 second is called speed. It is a scalar quantity because it has only magnitude. Secondly, the speed is always positive. कभी नेगेटिव में स्पीड देखा है? कभी एक्सीलरेट कर रहे हो अगर स्कूटी के ऊपर तो माइनस के नीचे देखा है? कभी जा रहा है वो जो काटा होता है वो माइनस के नीचे गया है? नहीं गया, ऊपर ही गया है ना. तो स्पीड इज ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव. आफ्टर 1 राउंड ऑफ सर्कुलर पाथ द एवरेज स्पीड इज नॉट जीरो. स्पीड यहाँ पे जीरो नहीं होती. अगर एक सर्कुलर पाथ में अगर कोई ऑब्जेक्ट रोटेट कर रहा है तो उसका जो एवरेज स्पीड होगा इट विल नॉट बी जीरो. तो ये डेफिनेशन पहले तो याद रख लो. फर्स्ट तो इसका खुद डेफिनेशन दिया हुआ है. द डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल्ड बाय अ बॉडी इन 1 second is called as speed. It is a scalar quantity. Next, the speed is always positive. And the fourth point, after 1 round of the circular path, the average speed is not zero. But in case of velocity, see what is given here. First of all, the distance traveled by a body in 1 second in a particular direction. Towards east, towards west, towards north, towards south. Okay? Implies direction. Therefore, the distance traveled by a body in 1 second in a particular direction is called velocity. Velocity is a vector quantity because it shows magnitude as well as direction. Third, the velocity may be positive, it can be positive, it can be negative on the direction of motion, regarding on the direction of the motion. Fourth, after 1 round of circular path, the average velocity is zero. In the last point, we saw it theoretically and practically also. Okay, after 1 round of circular path average velocity is zero, but for speed it is not zero. Okay, see here now we have some point. However, as it covers a certain distance in a certain time interval, its speed is not zero. The speed is not zero. Okay, this is the point for the earlier session. Okay, see here now we have acceleration here. Acceleration, accelerate karna, there is a change in the velocity with respect to time. Change in the velocity with respect to time. So what is the definition here? In general, the moving bodies does not have uniform velocity. In general, the moving bodies does not have uniform velocity. For example, see here is an example. A cyclist moving through a busy street does not have a uniform velocity. अगर स्ट्रीट ही बिजी है मतलब उसके ऊपर इतने सारे लोग हैं जिससे वो साइकिलिस्ट जो साइकिल चला रहा है वो क्या हो रहा है, कभी इधर कभी उधर. क्यों? वहां पर बहुत ज्यादा भीड़ है. तो क्या होता है, बिजी स्ट्रीट है ना. द वेलोसिटी ऑफ द साइकिलिस्ट मे चेंज इन मैग्नीट्यूड. मैग्नीट्यूड में चेंज हो जाएगा मतलब स्पीड कम लेगा. कभी 2 किलोमीटर पर आवर चल रहा है या फिर इतना तो नहीं चलेगा बट क्या थोड़ी स्पीड कम करेगा. और डायरेक्शन और बोथ. क्यों? स्ट्रीट एकदम बिजी है, कभी इस डायरेक्शन कभी उस डायरेक्शन कभी इस डायरेक्शन कभी उस डायरेक्शन. क्या कर रहा है, बार बार डायरेक्शन में भी चेंज ला रहा है. इन सच अ केस द साइक्लिस्ट इज सेट टू हैव एन एक्सीलरेटेड मोशन. व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय एक्सीलरेटेड मोशन? देयर इज अ कांस्टेंट चेंज इन द वेलोसिटी. चेंज इन द वेलोसिटी विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू टाइम. सो the rate of change of velocity of a body, what I said is the rate of change of velocity of a body is called acceleration. Is called acceleration. You have to learn by heart these two lines. The rate of change of velocity of a body is called acceleration. Next, there are two types of acceleration, positive and negative. So what is the positive one? If the velocity of a body is increasing, velocity is increasing from 20 to 30 to 40 to 50. What is happening? If the velocity of a body is increasing with respect to time, the acceleration is said to be positive. With respect to time, if the velocity is increasing. But what if the velocity is decreasing? It will be negative acceleration, deceleration or retardation. See? Negative acceleration. If the velocity of the body is decreasing with respect to time, the acceleration is said to be negative. The negative acceleration is sometimes called deceleration or retardation. It could be asked in your fill-ups or MCQs. Okay, so you have to go through the point positive as well as negative acceleration. Now we have the formula for acceleration, change in velocity with respect to time. Acceleration, change in velocity with respect to time. What do you mean by change in velocity? Velocity is displacement upon time. I used displacement upon time, and I have the formula for time, 1 upon time. How? Velocity is displacement upon time into, I have this time here, can I write it like this? So I have this as the formula, displacement upon time into 1 upon time, displacement upon time into 1 upon time. So what I get is displacement into 1 is displacement itself, and time into time is time square, time into time is time square. You can see here now, displacement upon time square. Displacement is measured in length, meters, centimeter, kilometer. They are none other than what? They are length as well as time for t. See, we have L for length upon t square as time square, or it can also be written as length to inverse. Length to inverse. This is known as dimension. This part is known as dimension, where L stands for length as I said and T for time. That's it. We have this point. See here now, we have to learn this formula for acceleration, that is change in velocity with respect to time. We have the formula as well as I have the dimensions here. Now, unit of acceleration. Acceleration is displacement upon time square. The unit of acceleration is derived as a unit and has unit of length as well as time. This is the unit for length and this is the unit for time, t square. You can write it like t square. Now, in CGS system, acceleration is length can be for centimeter per second square or centimeter second inverse. For SI system, I can write like meter per second square or meter second inverse. Meter second inverse. This is the actual systems for CGS as well as SI. Clear? We have this. Now, if I talk about uniform acceleration, what is it? See here first of all, it must be remembered that acceleration is a vector quantity because it defines magnitude as well as the direction. I may change the direction, okay? As it is expressed in magnitude and direction, it is generally represented by A. Acceleration is represented by the letter A. Now, what is uniform acceleration? Once again, we have the word uniform, means equal distance, equal time. Equal distance, equal time. What do you mean by variable? Unequal distance, equal time. You know this. So, what is uniform acceleration? When a body describes equal change in velocity in equal interval of time, however small may be the time interval, it is said to be moving with uniform acceleration. This is known as it is moving with a uniform acceleration. Clear? Let us study now acceleration due to gravity here. What is given? First of all, see the words given here. The words are, when a body falls freely, when a body falls freely from a certain height. For example, this is the duster. It may fall from a certain height. For example, this is the actual height. It may fall. When a body falls freely from a certain height, its velocity constantly increases. इसका velocity जो है वो बार बार increase होते चला जाएगा. With respect to time, hence is acted upon by a uniform acceleration. The acceleration of freely falling body under the action of gravity of the earth is called acceleration due to gravity. Let us see it in the next slide now. So we have acceleration due to gravity here. Let us understand this term acceleration due to gravity. If an object, this is an object which is falling from a certain height on the ground. This object is falling with a certain height on a ground. What will happen? The velocity of this object, will, what do you mean by plus? It will increase. If an object is falling from a certain height, the velocity of that object starts increasing till it reaches the ground. So this is the actual meaning of acceleration due to gravity. Now, as I said about the height, the velocity is increasing. Let us study about what do you mean by gravity here. So first of all, the value of the acceleration due to gravity is constant at a given place. At a given place. For example, if I talk about Earth, it is constant. If I talk about poles, it is something other. At equator, it is something other. Okay. So, for example, acceleration due to gravity is maximum at the poles. At the poles, it is maximum. We have two poles. For example, this is the north as well as the south pole. It has maximum gravity here. It has maximum gravity at the poles. Its value with respect to poles decreases if the body is taken towards equator. If the body moves towards the equator, if the body is moved toward the equator, the velocity or the gravity decreases. There is maximum on the poles and minimum on the equator to the altitude or deep inside a mine. If I go deep inside a mine, it will be something other. Okay. If a body is taken toward equator or to a high altitude or deep inside a mine, what is going to happen? It is maximum at the poles rather than it will be minimum at this distances. Okay. Let us study further now. We have magnitude of acceleration due to gravity. What do we mean by magnitude? If the average value of the acceleration due to gravity is denoted by g, small letter g, it is denoted by small letter g, magnitude, size. So it is taken as 9.8 meters per second square in SI system and 980 centimeter per second square in CGS system. The value of g is positive 9.8 meter per second if the body falls towards the earth. If a body falls towards the earth, if a body falls toward the earth, and 9.8 meter per second if the body rises vertically upward. If the body rises vertically in the upward direction, then what is going to happen? There will be slightly change in the acceleration due to gravity or its magnitude. It will become negative here, and if a body is coming to the earth or towards the earth on the ground, it will be positive 9.8 meter per second square. Make sure you learn this SI unit, meter per second square, for gravity. At some places as on the earth it is 9.8 meter per second square. It can be in your MCQs. Okay. So till here we complete some of the aspects of gravity, velocity and many more. Okay. Now in the next lecture we shall study some more important factors for exercise 2. We will study about some graphical vision of the following. Okay, velocity time graph, displacement time graph and etc. We shall study in the next lecture. Till then, stay safe, stay home.